twist. Oh, bust.
Buy for 5. Oh, blast.
Another one?
No, I may as well stick.
What on, 17?
Do you mind?
Jack?
Buy for 5.
Oh, here we go again.
And again.
What's he got this time?
All right, bust it.
Go on, you can bust that.
Twisting?
Don't be stupid. Buy for 5.
Oh, well, you can afford to lose.
Don't believe it.
21.
Collins, you have the luck of the devil.
Just a minute. He might have a pontoon.
Tim?
Stick.
No, they're all sticking.
Stick.
Right.
Good, Jack. Have you got an ace? Does he have an ace?
No, I haven't. I've got 10.
All right, pay pontoons 21. 5 cards, that's me. Thank you.
Oh, that's me up.
It's early, yeah?
We cleaned us out, chum.
So what can you buy with lager gilt in this place, anyway?
Soap, needle and thread, that sort of thing.
Any point in trying to flog it to Jerry?
It's no good to them.
Why don't we play for money?
Oh, what money? This rubbish is all we ever get.
German marks. You fellas must have fiddled something. Where do you make the big escape? I know we did in my last one.
Colonel Preston keeps all of our German currency.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you withdraw some? Put a bit of spice in the game, huh?
Yeah.
No? Well, anybody got any other
Do
suggestions?
you have any marks?
Me? No.
Well, then what were you going playing with?
I was going to buy some from you lot. I had my checkbook on me when we were shot down. We were stationed not far from London. I was due to make a quick dash up to the Ritz to have breakfast with a young lady there. Breakfast. My idiotic navigator gave the wrong return course to my equally dim-witted pilot, and he flew us into a flat belt. And so instead of breakfast at the Ritz, we had breakfast in a German police station.
I've got my checkbook with me.
Very well, then. We play for English money. Maximum stake £5 a card, £1 easy with me.
Well, not for me, but, well, I wouldn't mind a good hand of bridge sometime, eh?
My God, I knew you was one of those, you know. What do you play for? Penny 100? Big stuff?
Now, look here, Collins. At least bridge takes a little bit of intelligence.
Listen, Sonny. I can take the pants off you at bridge or any card game you care to mention. It's like to give you a chance, that's all. With pontoon, all you need is enough guts to back your luck.
I don't think I like your tone, Collins.
Tim.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, now we're down to the hardcore.
I thought you promised to help me this evening.
Oh, the glider. Oh, look, I'm sorry I got involved in this game. I'm really very sorry. I'll be with you again tomorrow, I promise.
Did you say glider?
Yeah.
What are you playing at? Model aeroplanes or something?
No, it's a real one, a 2-seater.
What, you mean actually?
Tony's sure it'll work.
After how long? Years hard labor with his little fretwork set. No, when it comes to escaping, old son, simplicity. That's the key, I've decided. Right, well, let's get down to the serious bit of the evening. Come on.
No, we have to pack it in now anyway.
Oh, we're just getting warmed up.
Oh, but Jerry will turn the lights out soon.
Well, it's no problem. You got candles. Must have candles or something.
Why don't you pack it in? Some of us want to get a bit of sleep.
Oh, dear. These squadron leader bus drivers are all the same. Still, once a squadron bleeder, always a squadron bleeder, I suppose.
No, he's right. We don't want to keep everyone awake.
Well, there's no problem. Come on.
Right, here we are then.
Right, I'll grab that cig there, will it?
Oh,
That's it. Bring it over here.
We're away.
Lovely. All right, first, Jack takes the bag.
All right.
There we are. Thank you.
You must be a lousy lover.
Well, there are no popsies in here, old son. Not that I've had any complaints in the past. Right, same rules as before. Maximum stake, £1 sterling. Right?
Halt! Wer da?
Mein Mann.
Raustreten! Losungswort!
Schmetterling.
Guten Abend, Herr Major.
Alles in Ordnung?
Völlig in Ordnung, Herr Major.
Gut gemacht.
Gute Nacht, Herr Major.
Gute Nacht.
Raus! Raus! Ausmachen! Oh, shut up. Ausmachen! All right. Aufstehen! Aufstehen!
Well, we settle up as we go along, shall we? All right. That's what I make it. Okay. Yeah. We'll carry the odd few quid forward. You just make out a check for 500 pounds. You are good for 500 quid, aren't you, also?
That'll be enough. It'll be my back pay.
No commitments.
Like I say, there'll be enough.
Because I don't play this game for fun, you know.
Nor do I.
Any checks I accumulate in here, I intend to present as soon as I get out of here and back to England, you know. Honor of the regiment and all that. Because I expect to pay my debts and vice versa, okay?
I've never lost like this before.
Well, it's just a run of bad luck. That's all that happens to all of us from time to time. Leave the date blank, will you? I'll fill that out when I get back to England. Thanks very much.
Do I get my revenge?
I got 2 rules, old son. Play for keeps. And always give the other fellow a chance to win it back. Thanks. Because that's what I'd expect myself.
Fair enough.
Good.
Ed, you been playing all night?
Yes, it got very interesting.
Who won?
Well, Fairclough broke even. Dyer came out ahead. Brent lost a bit. It was one of those sessions where nothing seemed to go right.
Stay.
Buy for the same. Stick.
I'm happy.
You're happy. 12, well, I'm not. 17. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. 21 play pontoons. Thank you, gentlemen. 5 cards only.
Wer hält mein Glück?
Sie sprechen Deutsch.
Jawohl.
Sie haben viel riskiert.
Lieber verlieren als auf Nummer Sieger gehen.
Nun, diesmal hat's gestimmt.
Kann man wohl sagen.
Did you learn to speak German?
Used to be a traveling salesman here before the war. Used to flog French perfume to German Fräuleins. Who's he?
Canteen sergeant.
What's his name?
Ernst Kruger. He's all right as Germans, but why?
Well, no reason in particular. Well, come on, gentlemen. Let's play blackjack. Lay your bets, gentlemen. Let's start cutting one another's throats.
Hello? Anybody here? The canteen closes at 12:30.
I've come to spend some of my ill-gotten gains.
It's Mr. Collins, Jack Collins. Krieger, Unterfeldwebel Krieger. You are a recent arrival, I think, Mr. Collins.
Yes, a few days ago.
Well, I open again at 2:30. Did you go on winning?
No, I lost this morning. What, do you play pontoon?
Oh, I have played most card games, Mr. Collins.
Bragg?
Yes?
Well, do you fancy a game sometime?
I don't play for pieces of paper, Mr. Collins.
Well, how about cigarettes?
I don't know. That's against the rules.
You could sell them in the town. As good as playing for rice marks.
But I like to see the money on the table, Mr. Collins.
Also have a pack of cards.
Well, how do you feel, sir?
Oh, not too bad, thank you, sir.
Well, how's the food in sick bay these days?
It's about as awful as our normal rations. Dump this down over there for me, will you?
Sir.
Have there been any new arrivals since I've been sick?
Just one, sir. At tail end Charlie, Flight Lt Collins.
Yeah. Well, I better try and see him this afternoon, then.
Are you sure you feel up to it?
Yes, yes, I'm all right, thanks.
Right.
All right. Time for one more hand, see if I can win back some of those cigarettes.
You play this game too recklessly, Mr. Collins.
Well, sometimes it pays off. Your shot.
1,
2,
5,
6.
10.
Think I better see you. Oh, dear. It's too good for me, I'm afraid. Not my day.
What did you have?
Hey, come on. Nobody asks that question in this game.
Shall I tell you? Queen high.
How'd you know that?
The way you were betting. Oh, it's time to stop now. I must open the canteen again. And I've had no lunch.
You should worry. You won all my cigarettes. Same time tomorrow.
You have nothing left to play with.
Suppose I could lay my hands on some German marks.
Marks?
Yeah.
Do you have some?
Well, I could put up 300, if you think that's worth playing for.
300 marks?
Cash on the table, both sides?
You can get that much?
I can, yes. What about you?
Where do you keep this German money of yours, Mr. Collins?
Safely hidden, old son, where no one but me can find it. Just in case someone decides to do their duty and reports me. But if you care to try and win some of it, well, it's up to you. Hi.
Been looking for you.
Yes, well, I had other things to do.
I'm afraid we shan't be able to play this afternoon. The old man wants to see you, so how about if we settle up now?
Oh, fair enough.
Remember, I won 300 quid this morning.
Oh, sure. Well, I suggest you just alter the check, make it out for 200 quid. Ah, look at that, eh? Focke-Wulf, 190. Beautiful job, Neddy. You don't want to tangle with those if you know, but... The Yanks found that out the hard way. Well, come on, wakey, wakey, the check.
These cards are marked.
Yeah, well, they're for playing with Jerry, aren't they? I don't understand questions. Come on, the check. Come on.
I think my luck's changed. How about playing again tonight?
Fair enough.
Come in.
Flight Lt Collins.
Yeah. Collins, how do you do?
How do you do, sir?
All right, Simon, thank you.
Sir.
Sit down, won't you? Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I should have seen you earlier, but I've been sick for a week.
Oh, what was the matter, sir?
Well, apart from this filthy bloody cold, I had a touch of enteritis. Nothing very serious, but the food's so poor in this place, well, you found that out for yourself already. The slightest infection is liable to drag one down somewhat. Anyway, enough of that. When were you shot down?
3 months ago on the way back from Berlin.
Oh, as recently as that. Good, you'll be able to tell us what's going on back in England. I see you collected a DFC.
Oh, well. Any rear gunner that survives 2 tours of ops gets one dished out with the rations.
Well, I'm sure there must have been some more specific occasion.
Well, we were shot up over Hamburg, and so there was a fire near my turret, and I didn't fancy getting burned, so I put it out.
Would you like a cigarette?
Not for me, thanks.
And quite a gale. What about that?
Yeah. Great War, Verdun. I was driving an ambulance for the French.
You must have been very young then.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly seem to have seen plenty of action.
Well, I'm a survivor, sir, and I do tend to have the odd bit of luck now and then.
Well, if the Germans have sent you to Colditz, that means you've already made an escape attempt.
3.
3?
Yes. First on the way to Stalag Luft 3 at Saarbrücken. I was wearing my uniform now. The Gestapo picked me up, and twice from my last gap, both went sour.
Well, I gather that Flight Lieutenant Carter hasn't been able to fill you in on escape procedures yet. Oh, damn, another repel. We'll finish this conversation some other time, but Collins, if there's anything I can do at any time to be of help, I'm always available.
Well, I don't think I'll be needing anything, sir. Thanks all the same.
How did you manage to get into air crews anyway?
Volunteered, like everybody else.
Yeah, but you must be way over the age for flying.
That's what they said, so I pulled a few strings.
Do you mind? How old are you, anyway? 40? 45?
I didn't drive the damn plane. I just sat in my turret. I crash-landed. The ditch told to bail out 3 times by idiot young bus drivers who were young and fit. No Jerry night fighters ever got near enough to me to pump a cannon into the back of us. I've seen off 4 young bus drivers like you. I'm still alive and kicking, so don't talk to me about age.
All right. Let's talk about escaping. You want to go on the list?
List? What list?
Oh, everyone here takes their turn.
I'm not forming any queues, old son. When it's time to go, I shall be on my way.
No, that's not the way we operate. Every escape has to go before the escape
One
committee.
thing I can't stand is red tape, so I won't waste any more of your time.
No, you just shut up and listen. Successful escapes demand cooperation and organization. It's a team effort.
That's where you're wrong, old son. I've been let down twice in the past by so-called teams. This time I'll be solo.
Well, even a solo effort needs a backup team. You'll need rations, an escape route,
Isn't
forged identification tape.
Excuse me. I know you mean well, but I'm sorry I won't need anything. Not a thing. So you can take your escape committee and your backup team and stuff them.
Come on! Hey, wakey, 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 wakey! Come on now.
Where is it? What's the matter? What is it, Simon?
If you finish sleeping off your all-night session, Tony Shaw would like a word with you.
Oh, good grief.
Look,
I only meant to lie down for 5 minutes.
Stop playing somewhere else.
Anything I can do?
A bit late now.
Yes, well, I meant to be here this morning, but something cropped up, and I dozed off. Hard to believe it's going to look like this when it's finished.
No, you can get on with that.
Right.
Want to keep the same team together if I can. Men who know the plans backwards know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, that makes sense. You'll get on faster that way.
It's going to take some time. Another 6 months at least, maybe more. Hard to say exactly. So, if anybody's going to get fed up with it, best to go now.
Now, look, I was in on this from the beginning. I helped you with the weight calculations. I'd like to see it through to the end.
Very well. Suits me.
I think we should simplify this rudder cable business.
Take a look at that tonight, shall we?
Ah, I can't tonight, Tony.
All right. Forget it.
Just give me a day or two, that's all. Then I can spend as much time up here as you like.
I don't know what's got into you.
Nothing.
Game of cards, all right, George. Fine. It's becoming a bloody obsession.
I just want to win back what I've lost, that's all.
You've told Collins the score, have you?
Yes, sir, but we can't have him running loose all over the place. I mean, he could foul up any number of escapes we've got going.
Come in.
Ah, Carter. I want Brent replaced, sir. Can you give me Marriott instead?
Marriott's working on another scheme, sir.
I thought Brent was one of your originals. I thought he was dead keen on the project.
No use to me anymore.
Well, Simon?
I'll have them switched if Marriott's agreeable.
All right, thank you.
Sir.
Thanks, sir.
Why do you want to get rid of him, Tony?
Well, not really any of my business, but he's got himself involved in a pretty heavy card school. Concentration's gone to pot. He appears to be losing a great deal of money.
Collins?
The charming Flight Lieutenant Collins.
Brent? Yeah. There's not much in it. You're 25 quid ahead. Shall we carry that forward?
Well, why can't we go on playing?
Have to play without me, old son. I've got a more important game to play.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Collins, I'd like to have a word with you, please, in my quarters.
Yes, 2:45. All right, sir?
Now would be more convenient to me.
I would appreciate if you'd make it a bit later, sir. I've got something important to do. It is getting on to lunch, sir, isn't it?
All right, 2:45.
Thanks very much. Right. Your shot.
10.
20.
30.
40.
50.
See you. Time to open his shop. Thanks for the game.
Tomorrow, the same time?
What, do you want to go and play?
You are winning a great deal of money, Mr. Collins.
All right, same rules as before. Cash on the table.
I still have 150 marks.
Yes, but tomorrow it's another game. I got 450.
I can't get another 300.
Yes, well, I don't know. Still, it's a shame to spoil a good game, isn't it? Tell you what, if you can put your hands on another 100 marks, if you can put up 250, that's good enough for me.
Do you intend to escape or not?
Yes.
How?
I'd rather keep that to myself, sir.
Your preferences carry no weight here, Collins. You're obliged to submit your plan to the escape committee.
Where's that laid down in King's regulations, sir?
It's not. It's laid down here in Colditz by me. Well?
There are civilian workmen in the castle now. Carpenters, bricklayers, and so on.
Yes.
They use a special form of identification to get in and out of the castle, a metal disc. I had to walk out as a civilian workman.
And the special disc you'll need?
I'm playing cards with Kruger. When I'm finished with him, he'll be ready to shop his old grandmother.
Well, what are you going to play for? You told me you don't have any German marks.
First, I put up my watch, and I won enough to keep playing.
How do you know you're going to go on winning?
What? Against Kruger?
Well, even if you can persuade him to hand over that special disc, it'll be missed the same day, you
I
know.
only want to borrow it for an hour. I'll make a copy and return it. No one will know.
Well, what about Kruger?
He'll be in too deep. He won't say anything.
Well, it's simple, and that's a virtue. But you're the latest arrival here. There are other escapes underway, you know. You'll have to take your turn for escape necessities.
I don't need any.
Well, you won't get very far without false papers, clothing, money.
I'll be back in England within 6 weeks. I knocked off a pair of kitchen overalls. I'll walk out in those. I got money. I speak fluent German, French. I know Germany like the back of my hand. I used to work here for years before the war. I've got friends who live not far from here who'll put me up until the heat's off. And they'll provide me with
Friends?
clothing.
In wartime?
Well, let's say Germans who'll help me.
Why should they help you?
Because once I've made contact, they'll know damn well that one word from me and they're dead. Former business associates, Jews. They're passing as good Aryans, and I know it.
Well, where will you head for?
Paris. Once in Paris, I look up some old chums, and I'm as good as in England. There's a highly organized RAF escape route there now, you know.
Well, providing your escape doesn't interfere with anybody else's effort, I can't see any obvious objections, can you?
On the face of it, it's workable.
It is. I don't need as much as a bent pin from your escape committee.
I'll put the idea to them tonight, sir.
For approval. Oh, 3 chairs. Well, let's get on with it, shall we?
Collins, hold on a moment. I'd like to have a word with you on your own, please. Thank you so much. You should have outlined this plan to Carter in the first place. You know, I don't like having to intervene in this way, and Carter's quite busy enough without having to argue with officers who should know better. Do you understand?
Perfectly, sir. Is that all?
No, it's not. I'm also told that you are gambling with brother officers for large sums of money. I'd like that to stop at once.
Sir, I entirely respect your authority as far as it extends, but I do feel that my recreational activities are a private matter. Don't you, sir?
The enemy made furious attempts to stem our advance in Normandy yesterday, but our line is holding firm, and we're keeping up our pressure on the Germans. In the Cherbourg Peninsula, we still command the ground on either side of Monteberg, but we've lost the town itself. An enemy counterattack on Carrington has been repulsed. And then Berlin radio says we've been flung back in the sea.
Well, they're evidently pinned down for the time being. There's little doubt about that.
They must be appalling.
Don't you chaps ever pack it in?
Yeah, should we pack it in after this hand?
Yeah, may as well, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Now, let's keep playing.
You're right, Verted. It's the last hand. Bets?
How much am I down?
What, tonight?
Altogether.
Just over £600. You've had a really bad losing streak, old son.
Well, as it's the last hand, how about upping the bets?
What do you have in mind?
You're the banker, yes or no?
10 quid maximum?
100.
£100 a card.
Yeah.
You must have an ace.
Never mind what I've got. Do you agree or not? Have a look at your first card before you decide.
Oh, you want a real old gamble, my son. I'll take you on with pleasure, sight unseen. £100 maximum. Smaller bets are accepted, of course.
Thank you.
I think I've just made a serious mistake. No, never mind.
Pound.
Pound. 100.
Stick. I'm sticking.
Buy for 100.
Now, don't lose your head, old son. Sure you don't want to change your mind? First and last opportunity.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, on your own head be it.
Buy for 100. All right. Do your worst. Buy for 100.
Hey!
Never seen £400 on a five-carder before.
Well, you have now.
You only want 200 quid down now, aren't you?
That's right. I'm going to cut my losses and call it a day. Thank you very much.
Just a minute. Game isn't over yet. The bank hasn't played.
Typical.
I did try to warn you, old son, but you wouldn't take the hint. That one's a bit of a mess, I think. You better tear it up and write me a fresh one. Now, you owe me what? 1,000 and, well, let's forget the odd few quid, shall we? Just make it out for £1,000, we'll call it a day. Cards, please. Thank you.
How about giving me another chance?
How do you mean?
Double or quits?
Steady on, George. Think.
Don't be a fool.
Shut up. Well,
With your luck.
well, it must change sometime.
I don't think you can afford to lose £2,000.
I can't afford to lose 1,000.
Because if I win, don't kid yourself. I expect to be paid, you know.
You will be?
Can you afford that much money?
No?
Well, there's no point, is it?
I own a house.
Where?
Hey, George, knock it
Worthing,
off.
Sussex.
Who holds the deed?
My bank. I'll give you a letter.
Listen,
But you're
there's
in
another
deep
day
enough for-
tomorrow.
Shut up! It's a detached house. It's practically on the seafront. It's got a quarter of an acre of garden. I'll give you the address if you like.
No. I'll take your word for it, but you sure you want to go on with it?
Yeah.
How?
Straight cut.
Sudden death?
Yes.
Double or quit? This pack's straight, old son. But you have a look, if you like, and then you can shuffle. Okay? Well, go ahead.
You first.
Well, the odds are with you now. Go on, make it quick. Bad luck. That's double. £2,000. Thanks. You'd better write that note to your bank manager. And I'll want vacant possession, of course, since I'll be selling it.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes,
If you want to tell me what a fool I am, I know that, sir.
I imagine that you do. Why did you do it?
I don't know. I suppose I'd lost heavily. I was desperate. I can hardly believe that I actually staked everything. It's too late. I did.
This house of yours.
Belongs to Collins now,
Yeah,
sir.
we'll talk about that later. Is it your home?
Would have been after the war. My father's living there at present.
Your mother?
And my mother's dead.
Your wife, where's she?
She's serving with the Wrens. My father's crippled with arthritis. He can't get about much now. He's getting on. I've been trying to write to him, to tell him, to explain that he can't stay there anymore. I don't know what to say. See, he depends on me, sir. I've been supporting him.
Did you tell Collins all this?
Collins didn't ask me to gamble my father's home. That was my suggestion. I knew we were playing for real.
You're not obliged to go through with this, you know. You lost your head. That can happen to anybody in this place.
I owe that money, sir. And the only way I can pay it is to let Collins sell the house. If only I could be there. At least I could look after the old chap somehow, but... Collins is going to make his break in the next few days, and with his luck, he'll be back in England by the end of the month.
So don't write to your father for the moment. Just leave it for a while.
Did Brent ask you to talk to me, sir?
No, he feels that he is morally bound to pay.
That's right, he is.
Collins, I'm appealing to you personally. Captain Brent is at the end of his tether. He doesn't know what to do.
You should have thought of the consequences first.
All right, it's his fault. I admit that, but he has learned his lesson. Can I tell him that you're willing to cancel the debt?
No, sir, you can't.
Doesn't money really mean that much to you?
Not really, sir, but when I play cards with grown men, I don't expect them to act like schoolboys when they lose. Excuse me, sir, there's something important I've got to do. Your shot. The lot?
Yes.
You don't mess about, do you?
100 marks. All I have left.
Well, I hope you're not bluffing, because I got some pretty good cards myself.
So have I, Mr. Collins. 3 aces.
Not good enough, I'm afraid. A pile of 3s, which beats anything. Bad luck. Well, there's no point in playing anymore, seeing you broke. Thanks for the game.
Mr. Collins, you are a very lucky player.
Yes.
So lucky that I wonder.
Well, why don't we go in and see Major Moon? And you can tell him you were playing cards with a prisoner and you want to complain.
I've lost 400 marks.
Not to worry, it'll soon be payday.
I've already borrowed against my pay. My wife is staying in the village with our little girl. She needs money for food, and money to pay the rent.
You got a problem. How much would you need?
Oh, it would be a loan, Mr. Collins. I would pay you back, I promise.
Why don't we just cancel the whole thing and I'll give you back your 400?
You mean you don't want the money at all?
It's been a good game. I'd say we're playing for fun.
Oh, that would be very kind. Very kind.
All I want is one of those discs the civil workmen use for getting in and out of the castle.
Das kann ich nicht. Das ist vollkommen unmöglich. Sie würden mich erschießen. They would shoot me for sure.
You wouldn't. No one's going to know. I don't want the disc for keeps. I just want to borrow it for an hour.
Why?
Don't worry about why. The disc for 1 hour, 400 marks. Pay your debts, get some groceries, buy a little girl a present. No trouble to anyone. Huh? No? It's all the same to me. I'm not the one with the wife and kid.
Just a minute. Wait here. The money.
There's 200. You get the rest when I bring it back.
How do I know you will bring it back?
Well, if I don't, you report me. You're in the clear, and I'm up the creek without a paddle, aren't I? But if you want the rest of the money, remember, 1 hour.
You have just told a civilian workman that his identification disc was required for inspection. Show me the disc, Kruger.
All right, all right. I'm not going anywhere.
Schweigen Sie!
After losing heavily at cards, Kruger secured this disc, which was later found in the possession of Flight Lt Collins.
Has he made a statement?
Yes, sir, in my presence.
This man is to be taken under close arrest to the military prison at Leipzig.
Yes, sir.
You will be court-martialed. I have little doubt what the verdict of the court will be. That is all.
Prisoner and escort. About turn. Forward march.
What a fool the man is. What a stupid thing to do. And now, poor devil.
With respect, sir, Kruger is not a fool. He's a traitor to the Third Reich.
In addition to your period of 28 days solitary confinement, the German money found in your possession will of course be confiscated.
Well, easy come, easy go, as they say.
That will not be so in the case of Flt Lt Krüger, Mr. Collins.
Colonel, I have delayed this interview. I hoped it would not be necessary. However, Flight Lieutenant Collins will shortly complete his period of solitary confinement.
Yes, Commandant.
As a rule, I prefer not to discuss individual officers with you, but on this occasion, is Flight Lieutenant Collins amenable to the discipline which I know you expect from your men?
Collins does have his own opinions.
You would probably know that Flt Lt Krüger was court-martialed.
Yes.
He was sentenced to death.
I did not know that.
I had hoped the sentence would be reviewed and commuted in the light of his previous clean record. However, the sentence was confirmed. He was executed at 6 o'clock this morning. Krüger was well liked. Some of his comrades may be inclined to attribute blame. Given time, the matter will probably be forgotten, provided no incidents occur.
Incidents are best avoided, Commandant, if there are no provocations from either side.
Well, you and I cannot be everywhere at once, but I will make my views known to my men, and I hope you will do the same, Colonel.
What's that? We've had morning at Pelt.
Sounds like one of Moan's special. Come on.
No, not another one. I don't think these fellows understand about aircraft production.
Antreten, meine Herren! Bitte rauskommen, sofort! Schneller ein bisschen! Antreten Sie rein hier! Raus! Kommen Sie, meine Herren! Mach du schnell! Wir haben doch nicht den ganzen Tag hier! Ein bisschen schneller machen! Mach du schnell! Hier, herauskommen! Antreten! Andi, rein hier! Ein bisschen schneller, meine Herren, bitte! Guard! Kommen Sie, meine Herren! Hier, antreten bitte! Schnell! Antreten hier, an die Reihen! Bisschen schneller, meine Herren! Sofort aufstehen, was ist denn das? Was machen Sie denn dort? Eintreten, meine Herren! Hier, eintreten! Eintreten! In die Reihen eintreten! Schnell! Was machen Sie denn? Aufstehen, sofort aufstehen! Aufstehen, nachher!
Machen Sie die Zigarette aus. Machen Sie die Zigarette aus.
Sorry, you talking to me?
I said put out the cigarette.
Sorry, I can't understand your English. Better get an interpreter.
Good idea. Interpreter! Zigarette.
Zigarette.
Verdammt, Krüger! All right, get back, give him some air. Somebody get the MO.
Leave him where he is. Hold it at once.
This man is hurt. He needs the MO.
I said fall in at the double.
Deutschland, über alles in der Welt. Deutschland, Deutschland, unter allen
For the last time, fall in. If you continue to disobey, the guards will fire. Make ready to fire.
I said silence! Silence! Stand still!
Gentlemen, you will kindly return to your quarters.
I would have expected you here, Colonel, in charge of your men.
I was on my way, Commandant, from the British quarters when the guards opened fire. One of my men has been hit by a stray bullet. He needs urgent medical attention.
Get him into sick bay at once, Hartmann.
Certainly. Please go to your quarters, Colonel.
I will speak to you later.
Major.
You will kindly explain to me how all this happened.
Please sit down, Colonel.
Thank you, Commandant.
The officer who was accidentally shot.
Captain Burton.
Yes. You will be glad to hear that his wound is not serious and he will be rejoining you shortly.
And Flight Lt Collins, how is he?
Again, not seriously injured, but his jaw is badly fractured. It will be necessary to pin the fracture, which is beyond our resources here in Colditz. He has been transferred to a hospital in Dresden. His clothes were searched as a matter of routine, and these documents were found in one of his boots. They appear to be of a personal nature. A bank check signed by Captain Brent, and a letter written by Captain Brent to his bank manager referring to some transaction. Are you aware of this by any chance?
Yes, Commandant, I am, but as you say, they are personal papers.
Then there is no need for me to confiscate them. Perhaps it would be better if you took possession of them, Colonel, in case the matter needed to be dealt with in some way.
Thank you, Commandant. I had intended returning these to Brent, but then I thought he might give them back to Collins out of some sense of misplaced pride.
Yes, he might.
So I'm going to destroy them.
Well, Captain Brent has his checkbook, sir. He'll just write another check.
Collins has caused a great deal of trouble in this place. Nobody owes him anything.
Well, Captain Brent thinks of it as a debt of honor.
Do you think Collins is entitled to honor? Brent's duty is to his family. He's not himself at the moment. That's not surprising after years in this place. It's not exactly a logical act, is it, to gamble away your home and jeopardize your family over a game of cards?
We all do mad things here. Like building a glider.
Well, you get Brent back to the lesser madness of building a glider. When he comes to himself, you'll know I'm right.
Yes, sir.